Hello and welcome to another bookish video. Today I'm going to talk to you about my most anticipated book releases for 2025. Bit late to do this type of video, but since some of them are coming out next month, why not? The first book is My Friends by Fredrik Backman, one of my all-time favorite authors. Fredrik Backman is a Swedish novelist, and he's mostly known for his works such as A Man Called Uva, the Beartown series, Britt Marie Was Here, and he also has a couple of novellas, short stories. He's really versatile and one of my go-to authors when I want a really good mix of literary fiction, as in it has analysis, psychology, depth, mixed with a good engaging plot. I find that he is really masterful at blending both together. You don't normally have a book that is both a great literary fiction and plot-driven, plot-focused, strong, interesting characters, fast-moving at the same time. But with Backman, I find that most of his books are like that, and I just enjoy his writing so much, and I'm so excited for it. My Friends follows 4 teenagers whose friendship is so strong, it seemingly changes the life of a stranger 25 years in the future. What happens or what? I'm excited to read. The second book is The Book of Alchemy by Suleika Jaouad. I've been following her writing ever since she launched with the New York Times when I was an undergrad, in which she wrote about what it was like to get cancer in your early 20s, at a point where most people are just starting out their careers and just beginning to launch their path in this world. And I really enjoyed her writing and loved it because it was so raw and honest and not afraid to tackle aspects of living with chronic illness that are not typically in the mainstream media. This book is based on a project she launched during the pandemic called the Isolation Journals. I loved the Isolation Journals. The main idea was you sign up, just write your email like a newsletter, and every week you'd get a journaling prompt sent to you in your email, and that prompt could be written by either herself or a whole bunch of artists, musicians, singers, so many creative people. Book of Alchemy is inspired by that project and will basically be a combination of a guide to journaling, a reflection on the power of this process, along with many essays by other contributors in the creative field. Personally, I've been journaling ever since I was a little girl, and it's a habit I recently got back to more consistently in this past year and have reaped the benefits of it for sure. The next book is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Emily Henry is a contemporary romance novelist. She's been rising in popularity these last few years and is known for books such as Book Lovers, Beach Read, and Funny Story. Her latest book is supposed to follow 2 writers who are competing to write the life story of an heiress who no one has seen for years, but is suddenly resurfacing and is testing both of them to choose who's gonna write her biography. This sounds like the perfect summer read. It's coming out in April, so I definitely think it's something that I'd want to read on vacation. It sounds kind of like a movie. Exciting, fluffy, hopefully with some depth to it. Why not? Next book is a book of nonfiction, and it's called Notes to John by Joan Didion, and it's a posthumous book. It follows the author's experience in therapy during her 65th birthday and reflections on her anxiety and dealing with her fractured relationship with her daughter. Joan Didion is a famous essayist, and I read The Year of Magical Thinking, which reflected a lot on grief and the difficulty of managing grief and what it looks like. And I found it to be really compelling and super emotional, and the writing was just gut-punchingly honest and raw, and I'm intrigued to read more of Joan Didion. One of my reading goals is to read more of Joan Didion, so I'm excited for this new book. That's it for today, everybody. Wishing you all a fantastic reading week, and see you in the next video.